Officials are warning the case count could also rise in New South Wales, where 30 infections were reported over the weekend.
I also do want to foreshadow that given how contagious this strain of the virus is, we do anticipate that in the next few days, case numbers are likely to increase even beyond what we've seen.
All right, let's bring our Deputy Sydney Bureau Chief James Thornhill for the latest on this. And Jim, the concern, of course, is that this is the Delta variant, and we are seeing these cases pop up in, out of isolation and unrelated to other existing clusters.
Yeah, that's right, Heidi. Well, Sydneysiders are waking up this morning to the first working day in the new lockdown, which at the moment is supposed to go to July the 9th, but already there's a lot of speculation that it will need to go longer than that. As you mentioned, 30 new cases yesterday, and Gladys Berejiklian, the Premier of New South Wales, very much flagging that number will rise in the days ahead. Of course, we'll be very much focused on those numbers going forward. I think it's fair to say so far that the contact tracers here in New South Wales have done a quite incredible job of keeping track of the new cases. There's only one or two that they haven't been able to trace of those 30, but the job is going to get increasingly difficult as those numbers rise, and there's got to be a real danger that lockdown continues. I think looking forward, people are sort of focusing on the economic impact. Numbers around 2 billion at least just for the 2 weeks. So this is going to take an economic toll on the country.
Jim, here in New York, hospitalizations now falling to the lowest level since the pandemic. Of course, we have about half of the U.S. population already vaccinated. What's the vaccination rollout like right now? We've heard complaints that it was very slow in Australia.
Yeah, that's right, Sherry. The criticism from this current outbreak has focused on the fact that the national government has been slow with the vaccine rollout. The latest numbers, I believe, around 14% of the country is vaccinated. The adult population is vaccinated, which clearly lags the likes of the US, the UK in terms of that. I think what people will say is that the fact that we've had this outbreak will maybe motivate people more to get out there and get that vaccine. So it could be the shock that needed to happen in that sense. But certainly criticism is focusing on Scott Morrison's government for the delays that they've experienced and the mixed messaging around the vaccines that's also sort of hampered that rollout.